We are live now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Another Way, brought to you by Promise Resource Network. Another Way is just a class to try to do things maybe a little differently this time. Maybe get a coping mechanism or a thought that may take you a different way when we are dealing with difficult people and things, right? All right, today's class, how to deal with an asshole. Anybody know some? You know what? I'm just trying not to lead that parade today. You know what I mean? Because I got it in me. Let me see. Does anybody, without talking about it, can anybody think in their head at least three people that have the characteristics of bringing us difficulty in our lives? Everybody got three people? Yes. At least one, right? Yes. At least you got six. All right. We deal with these people, don't we? Yes. Well, we got to deal with them. If we got to be around somebody, that makes it difficult, doesn't it? If we're stuck there. We've got people in our lives that are assholes, and we've got people in the world that are assholes, right? And there are different ways of dealing with each. What are some of the characteristics of an asshole? I'm just going to say asshole 157 times today. What are the characteristics of somebody having difficulty? Let's put it that way. What are the characteristics? Obstinate. Yes, sir? Being rude, being obstinate. Those are people. What do you think? What is somebody that's having a hard time? How do they act? Nonchalant. They just whatever. What? Relentless. Yeah. Man, they can go after you, can't they? Ooh. Controlling. I think that's it. I think for me, let me just put it this way. When I'm being an asshole, it's because I can't control something. That resonate with anybody? Yes. I hate that. What do you think about that, Robin?
Well, I've had that in my life, and I'm trying to do better in my life. So there's a couple things that I try. One is pause when agitated. Step back. And that's a really hard one for me to do. And then once I pause, and I'm also facilitating the book here called The Secret. And the first rule of The Secret is when a situation happens and it's negative, if you respond with negative thoughts, it's going to get worse. If you respond with positive thoughts, positive things will come out of it because you get the good in you. This is a big subject for me. I have to work on it every single day.
Absolutely.
Love and tolerance. Push out some love and tolerance towards people. And I guess I've said enough, really.
No, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense to me. I love pause or respond. Jump or take a step back. Yeah. I used to jump. Mm-hmm. Right? Somebody say something. You know what? Let me be the asshole. Then you can catch it, can't you? When I'm not in control of something and I feel that powerlessness, I can retaliate. What are some other characteristics? What else does somebody that's given us a hard time look like?
I'm getting too old, so I really don't care in a good way. I just don't have time for people's shenanigans. So I just let people be where they're at and let them wallow in their own pity. I don't let them bring me down.
That's good. Y'all are awesome at this. You just writing the whole thing. Yes, sir. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yes, sir.
I share what I normally do. Here lately, I've tried to just let it resonate in my mind and my heart that I'm no longer Bruce Banner. I'm the hope.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer trying to suppress the hope anymore in my life. I'm no longer trying to, forewarn people of that side of me that they don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer at that place in my life. So if I live my life as the hope, and you get what you get.
Mm.
So if you give it the wrong way and you get it the wrong way, it was placed before you. Before you did what you did, it was already there.
Yeah.
For you to make the choice.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
just how I try to live my life.
You know what? We got to be safe. We got to be safe. We got to take care of ourselves today. Good morning. Because it's a cruel world.
Yeah.
For some people out there, they are just so miserable. They want to put it on us.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have something, sir?
Yeah. And we're talking about like anger and self-control, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's something I've had to work on the older I get. If somebody's exerting negative energy towards me, I know the situation's not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I try to just, the older what I try to do is stay going off that person, I try to just walk off. Or then, because usually the person's not worth my time of day. If I'm having a good day, somebody's trying to ruin my day.
Yeah.
Worth my time, I want to just walk off.
I love that.
The older I get, the more I learn about self-control. And it's,
Nice.
it's better to be slow to speak.
Yeah.
And I'm having to learn that.
I like that. That's a hard lesson, isn't it?
It is.
It is for me anyway.
I get angry and I'll just
Yeah.
off somebody, but that's not the right thing to do.
That doesn't get me. That often doesn't get me what I need. See, it's all about needs. Can you do me a favor? I can go get my microphone, the one that's on the shelf, the big one. Yes.
Because people keep testing you, they keep trying you.
Absolutely. There's some serious assholes out there, aren't there?
Yeah.
People that want us to be miserable too, right? Because if I am acting a way that can harm you, you might give that back to me. That's the consequence sometimes to the things that we have to deal with. Thank you, sweetheart. We're gonna get a little noise in here now.
This is my
Yeah.
this is my weird side, but I do it. I try to send love,
Okay.
and from my heart, I just say love, 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 love,
Mm.
and it sometimes cools the situation down.
Yes.
For me, because I'm sending love, love, love.
I like that a lot. I love that a lot. I think that's the answer all the time, isn't
What
it?
she was saying, solitude begins with you. You can't really calm a savage beast in nobody else, but you can calm a savage beast in yourself.
Right.
Yeah. and that's my goal. Poke the bear. When you poke the bear, bear could come out.
Yeah, the bear has the choice to bite you or not.
That's it. Well, yeah. I got a choice to mess with the bear too.
Yeah.
That goes two ways. That goes two ways. Some people are so determined to ruin our days, and it's usually someone we know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yes, sir.
It's family, especially, they learn your weaknesses.
Yeah.
They learn how to push your buttons, and I guess sometimes they're thinking, well, you're beneath us or something, or you're mentally weaker than us, so therefore we can take advantage of you.
Absolutely.
And so it's all about strength. They're in their mind, they're thinking they're superior, and you're
Yes.
inferior.
That's it. Stigma.
Right.
Stigma is fear. Stigma is fear that the person has because you're different and you're afraid. I'm afraid you're going to hurt me.
Yeah.
That's where stigma comes from. That's where assholes come from. That's where anger comes from. It all comes from fear. I'm going to lose something I got, or I'm not going to get something I want. Right? Fear. So fear, when you think, well, let's talk more because you guys are on the money today. There are people, like you said, family, that installed our buttons too, and they know where to push. Right. And when things, maybe if things get difficult for me and the other person sees that and wants it to become even more difficult.
Yeah.
Right. Some people want us to fail
Yes.
because they want to control us. And we were a lot easier to control when we were failing. Go ahead, Porter.
And I think sometimes, my mom always says, when a child is acting up, don't ask what's wrong with them, ask what happened to them. Because usually it's a reason, like you said, it's a what behind the why. So
Yes.
now I'm understanding that stepping back from a situation, anytime somebody's trying to get a reaction from me, it's a reason for that.
Yes.
Sometimes having a conversation, I'm like, so what's going on with you? Like having a conversation, like, nobody was happening to you. Like, why are you so angry with me? Why are you so agitated? Why are you so angry with me? Sometimes a conversation is all it takes.
That's it.
Sometimes it's understanding. I said, because even with animals, you can see an animal and they may be barking really loud. You may think that they're angry, but they're scared. They're terrified. And that's how they know how to get you away from them so they can protect themselves. And that's sometimes we've been such in survival mode. That's how the only way we know how to protect ourselves is by being outward, angry, so you can't get close to me. And that's how I use my humor sometimes. When I'm funny, you can't get close to me and see what I'm really going through. Sometimes people use that anger as if I'm angry, you don't know what I'm really actually going through. You're hurting and pain and
the
scared.
louder I get, the less people hear me.
Yeah.
But I'm so scared. It's about my needs today, right? I need something. I want something. I desperately am afraid that I'm not going to get something. Yeah.
But you know, you were saying and everything about a family member.
Yes.
And one thing I used to be with a family member and everything, we used to go at it back and forth.
Yeah.
But then I got to the point and everything when we were going back and forth, that person and everything kept coming at me, but I wouldn't let that person into my space. You know, I stepped back and I went away. I started doing something else. I wouldn't let that person in my space. You know, so what I did, and then now how it is, and then me and that person, we get along just good because I never let that person in my space. That person doesn't intimidate me no more. That person knows that. So we are the best of friends and everything. We get along just fine because that person knows and everything. The way they used to be with me, they can't intimidate me.
I think that is the complete solution. Boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries. Yes, ma'am.
I'm okay with being by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've come to terms with that. Like, I've done a lot of deleting people out of my life. I've got some new books in my house now. Never had books before. They're a Christian based book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went to church yesterday, joined a new church, even changed my phone number. I'm more standoffish now. And I'm okay with that, you know. And it's okay to be alone. You know, I'm cool with it. Because God knows I don't have to be like everybody.
No.
You know,
That's
I'm
it.
okay with that.
I love your shirt because it talks about being positive. Positive mind, positive vibe, positive life. That's so true. The choices I make today will indicate where I am in my standing with this person that's having difficulties. I'm trying not to say asshole again. So
We get it.
but there are certain characteristics that I've got to watch out for because they'll slip in.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially with family. Family, you just sometimes I ain't paying attention, and all of a sudden I'm like,
How did you get here?
what you say? And they sneak in sometimes, and I got to be able to know what they look like, right? So they don't either come up to my back or come up to my front. I need to be able to identify who doesn't have my best interest at heart. That's right. Who is wanting me to fail? Yes.
For me, I just got back from what was supposed to be a restful time, but my son had the bright idea to bring my two sibling sisters up to his house as well. Every time I took a breathing treatment, one sitting in the front seat, one's in the back seat, and the one in the front seat is telling them how to drive, and the other's in the back seat fussing her about telling them how to drive, and I'm in the back and I'm looking out the window. They're argumentative, they're everything. Me, I'm that one that's gonna match energy. But this weekend, I said I'm not giving up no energy to nobody, and I just sit there and I let everybody hit the brick wall. And when I got ready to come back, I wasn't supposed to come back this day, but I told my son, I said, no, I want to go on back home.
Yeah.
He's like, why? I said, I got pre-RN tomorrow. I'm going Now you stay here with your eyes, with your bright idea. I'm going home. And my sister said, you know you're so different. What's going going on with you? I said, oh, you didn't know I'm in love. She said, what's who? I say, myself. And taking my peace away from me. When you get to a certain stage where you know that you were just as argumentative and as sticky and as asshole as they could be. I was the queen of assholes. You knew what was going to happen at family functions when you started and you got stupid. But I just let everybody do their own thing. It felt so good. I said, you know what? You have definitely a friend. Girl, look at you. I'm going to pat myself on the back. And then like, she has lost her mind. No, when you get
You have found it.
where you have really got to a place where you know your boundaries and you're not going to allow anybody, and you don't have to explain that to them. That's the best part of it. Let them figure it out for themselves.
You figure it out.
No, I'm serious. That is the answer. That is the answer. The beautiful phrase, that's your shit.
Yeah.
But it's difficult, isn't it?
It
And I like you looked out the window. Let me let this go. I love it.
My son is telling his wife about me looking out the window. And she's laughing and she said, well, what was she looking at? I said, honey, I ain't got but one eye. I ain't see nothing. It's all my way out of the conversation. That's all I need to do. I'm just saying, we got an hour to get to Greensboro. And then we just shut up. If I open my mouth, they gonna really get started. And he's looking at me in the rearview mirror like, help me. And I'm saying to myself, why should I help you? You no, and you gonna weather. So I was like,
Oh, I love it.
I don't know.
I got a choice today. Am I going to participate? Just because some people, like I said, some people will come at us. Even people we love.
Sometimes you don't live down the past. You forget about things you've done in the past.
Right.
But they're stuck there and they're like, you always, but not today.
That's
You
it.
are, but not today. Whatever.
I've
That's all.
changed.
And they're like,
Different. My choices are different.
man, they actually told me I was no fun.
Because I ain't going off anymore.
Good.
I ain't
That was just
fun.
a wet thing.
I ain't a fun to make fun of.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's it. It's that stigma. You are trying to take my power.
A lot of times family like to keep stuff going on.
Yeah.
So they have somebody to talk about who doesn't live where they live at. So they have a conversation. I don't know what conversation they have this morning, but I tell you what, my name is in it. They still scratching their head.
There you go.
That part of it is the best part of it. I smiled all the way coming back to shop because I say I know they think I have lost my mind. They don't even know who I am no more. Good. I like it like that.
No, you don't.
We get to cut people out.
Yeah.
The people don't bring to us that sounds hard, doesn't it?
No.
It's bad.
Well, hold on. I got so much energy and so much time.
That's
I
right.
always think of this. I only have 24 hours a day. I work 8, I sleep 8. That's 16. I got 8 left. What am I going to do with that? Who am I going to pay? Who am I going to give my attention to? Yes, dear.
I just said, like, I was always told, if somebody is talking about you that much, they must got what you want.
Or you got what they want.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
exactly. Yeah. So
That's
like,
it.
I'm getting to what like I thank God. Like, yeah. I love being where I'm at today. I
Yeah.
love being by myself.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I walk away. I don't give a damn.
Yeah. There you go. Here you go. Hold on 1 second. Yes, sir. And then you, okay? Sean, did you have something?
Oh yeah.
Hey, Ray Sean.
Hey, all right. Keep it down.
It's too involved in the day. It's like too involved in people's money. That's my motto.
Just leave somebody. Just, you know what? If you don't bring it to me, I don't want
They
it.
gotta add something every day.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Good morning, everybody. I know I just
Good
wanted
morning.
into our conversation, but I pick up very fast. always was taught keep at least $2 in your pocket for sure. And then another note, what she said, doing good or bad, people gonna talk regardless. So like sometimes in life, people just gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? Either you're doing bad or even if you're doing your work. You know what I'm saying? People always got their input on things, but it's not all about what they say. It's all about your response. It's all about how you respond to that.
That's true.
That was it. That was it. Yes, yes, dear.
It reminds me of something my grandmother used to say that lived to be 108. And she said, honey, there's only 24 hours in a day. Take 12 hours to stay out of somebody's business and 12 hours to mind your damn own. That's 24 hours, okay. And then when you think about the way she said it, it was funny. But the more I thought about it, it was realistic. Because you waste your own time trying to concern yourself with somebody else's stuff. But this time you could be using on your own stuff.
Yeah.
Your own stuff. But that's the key. You want your own safety, your own comfort zone. If you got to build your own comfort zone, why would I let somebody come and tear it down?
Yeah,
right?
That's it. That's it. I'm building a house today of recovery. I'm building a house today of recovery. And I want to be able, there's people that want me to fail. Like I said that. There's people that come out me a little bit at a time. And then before I know it, I feel like dirt. Well, you know, I don't say, why are you saying that to me? I just take it. Right? I don't have to.
That's right.
I can maintain my power. We talk about that on Friday. I can hold on to my power because that's where my recovery comes from, right? That power to step back, to pause, to choose, all of those things. Man, you guys are on the roll. That peace and power that we have. Yes, Porter.
I don't like for people that my group that everybody that agrees with me. I don't mind confrontation because I think it strengthens something within me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the other person. It's about something that's growing within me, like even patience or empathy. Some of those things that I don't get to those tools that I don't get to utilize a lot. Even when I get to go around my family, they don't get to have these kind of conversations and get to reinforce these tools that I get to learn. So I'm able to be an example of what I learned here. I can't learn it with people that I'm around. Usually I need to be around people that don't have this information, don't have access to being around keeping your power. My family may go to church, but they don't have this kind of information. Yeah. Maybe they need to be introduced to some new ways of doing things.
Whose job is it to change the world?
And that could be the example. This is how you do things.
Well, whose job is it to change the world? Everybody's sitting here. We got a voice. My actions, yes, sir. Hold up.
It's my job to change my world. Meaning,
I like that. Change my own world.
Meaning, when I say it's my job to change my world, meaning in your life, in your everyday living, you can choose the life that you want to live. What you want to walk around with? You want to new pocket, or you want to walk around doing anything? I mean, anybody. I've been saying the same shit. We can all do what we want to do in life.
It's our choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's an exception to that.
Okay,
the exception to that is I'm a firm believer that you can do anything that you want to do as long as it doesn't infringe on the rights of others.
I like that. I like that. Because I don't want to be the asshole today. That's it. I just don't want to be the asshole today. I want to be the one that's making choices that can benefit not just me, but society as a whole. Let me tell you whose job it is to change the world. It's your damn job.
That's right.
You're grown and you're educated. It's time to take this to another level. Yes, sir.
We have to analyze what's going on. Whatever situation comes to us, we gotta digest it, break it down, and understand it, and find the best solution to utilize it. We use what happened in our past we can use what happened in our past to build a good foundation for ourselves. It's all about what we believe. We run off what we believe, so we have to challenge what we believe. You have moral and immoral. So if you want a better life, you have to grow. You have to change. You have to use that stuff to build a better you. Positive. You can't stay down in the dirt. You got to clean yourself off. Or if it's raining, you get something to protect yourself, right? You can put on a rain suit, rain jacket, and you repel that stuff. Like, and that's the way we have to do in life. We got to start learning how to repel that. Our experience teaches us how to repel and how to utilize that in a good way. If you're strong, if you choose to, you have to choose to.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
That's it. Go ahead.
It's love. It has to be love. You have to love yourself enough. So if someone always told you you were ugly or you're not good enough, which happened to me, for years I believed that stuff. But then I'm like, no. My mother used to say they're jealous of you.
Yeah.
And for some reason that stuck with me more than what everybody else was saying.
Yeah.
That you were ugly, that you weren't good enough, you're weak, you're scared, and all these things. It's true. I was scared. I was scared to be myself. And now I'm learning to be stronger. And it's a really good feeling. I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, I may have lost a lot of time, but I'm still here.
Yes.
I'm still young enough to make a better, like you said, be part of the solution, not the problem.
Yes.
That type of thing.
Absolutely. I love that. To know ourselves and to grow.
That's right.
To use that past experience of dealing with assholes. Honey, I see them coming. Drama. I was talking to a friend one day and I met somebody and I said, that smells like drama. She go with that. Yeah, Robin. Oh, whoa. Yes, dear.
From my experience, I've learned that I get myself in trouble being an open book.
Okay.
And throughout being a Julie and foster care, all the people that taught me as an authority, I always say, stop putting your business in the street. If you're not a social worker, you got to be careful with them social workers too. I don't trust none of them. But I mean, I trust y'all peer support here. But certain things you just don't tell people. If you don't want your business in the street, don't put it out there.
Yeah.
That's why it's starting to That's why I'm starting now to click in, learn to listen to learn.
There you go.
Yeah, you can't share everything in these meetings. You can't share everything in the rooms.
That gives people ammunition, doesn't it?
Yep.
See, my past, they'll bring up my past to talk about my present.
That's why.
Right? And I don't,
right.
And they're trying to take my power. I am not today who I used to be. I used to be a registered, certified asshole. Okay? I can be on occasion, absolutely. Oh, Rob, okay, hold up. I'm having too much fun today. All right, hold up.
One of the things I forgot to say that works for me is acceptance. So this person is an asshole and they want to control me, and I stand back. And then and they're going to do it again. Next time I see them, they're going to do it again. So I have to have that acceptance, the first line of the Serenity Prayer. I have to learn to accept those people just exactly as they are, because I can't change them. You're going to say the same bullshit the next time I see them. And acceptance is love.
It is.
There you go.
That's it. That's the answer. Somebody comes at me the way you know what? I have hurt a lot of people. I have been ugly to a lot of people, and that bothers me today. But when I know they're coming. Now, sometimes people are just an asshole one time or two times. Right. Well, that tells me that, man, okay, my love still goes to you. Maybe you're just having a hard time. Right. But if I am consistently trying to make you feel like dirt, love you, but I don't have to be around you, right? Yes, sir.
I don't know. I'm listening to everybody's talk, and basically what I'm seeing is me being on the basketball court with the ball. And no matter what somebody has to say or what somebody's trying to do, I got to make this shot. So it's up to me to make this shot. I don't care what's going on. I got to make this shot. And if I don't make the shot, then I fail. It ain't the adversity that made me fail. It's me not focusing on the shot.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just where I am in my life right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm trying to make my shot. And no matter what comes my way, I got to make my shot.
Can I say something? You got a team now. You ain't
That's
alone.
right. That's all right.
You ain't alone.
That's
You
all
can
right.
pass it when it gets too tough. Bring it back when you're ready.
And that's one of the things that I'm able to kind of cope with now is no longer being the team of me,
Yeah.
because I've been the team of me for so long, and it's real hard to really, like be on a team because it's been the team of me for so long.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm just coming to terms with where I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
I can't really speak for my other teammates. All I got to do is just trust in my teammates that when I pass the ball, we gonna win the game.
That's it. That's it. It's having those people, because when people come at me, when people want to make me feel like a piece of shit, I go to Porter. Porter, please tell me I'm not a piece of shit.
You're not a piece of shit, Charlie.
Thank you. Just like that. You're not a piece of shit. Okay. Nothing good. But just
I would say one thing, that dimensions of wellness, we need to put that back on there, because you never know what parts of those dimensions somebody's lacking.
Yeah.
Housing, food, you never know which one of those things if any of those things are off for us, we know we may be the asshole that day. If our finances, is our health, something's going on in our life that we don't talk about, we may react a different way. So you have to give people grace, because you never know what people are going through.
Grace, love, we're talking about it. That's it. If I don't know, but you still don't get to treat me.
You don't. You still can have
Yes, sir.
Now, I was want to go back to what she was talking about with the putting all your information out there.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, with these devices, you got to be very
Oh yeah.
if you got social media and all this other stuff. That's just like what happened with me and in Facebook. Somehow my information got leaked, and now people coming at me from all angles about stuff they think they know, but they don't. So it makes it so you really got to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right, especially with social media, because it's easy for someone to be an asshole at me because they're anonymous. They don't think they're going to have the consequences, but I got the consequences because I learned how to be an asshole. I got to learn how not to be an asshole, right? Because I don't know. I didn't know until I got into recovery and I started hanging around people that were happy. Right? We're almost out of time. I want to read all the stuff y'all said. This has been the shit. All right. Pause when agitated. I want to be able to take a step back and really look at this person. Are they just being ugly to me to try to get me fall? Or are they being ugly today because they don't have what they need? I get ugly when I don't have what I need. When I'm hungry, angry, lonely, or tired.
All the doors.
Right? I respond in a negative or positive way. I got that choice. I got that choice at that moment. What am I going to do? Am I going to play along? Oh, that's fun. Right? And then it's fun in your head when you walk away. I should have said this. And what? The next time I see them, I'm going to say this. And then they're going to say that. And I'm going to say this. Now I'm going to slap them upside the head. No. Because I'm already in a fight. You haven't even been there. So am I going to respond positive or negative? That's always my choice. Whatever the other person does, my job is to protect me, to love me, and to respect myself enough not to put up with that kind of behavior. Those boundaries we have to have. Boundaries for me are the hardest things. For me to say, there was a time when someone was so disrespectful to me consistently. I had to say, and this was the hardest thing I think I've ever said in a long time, I'm sorry, we can't be friends. Wow. I'm sorry, we can't be friends. Man, that's deep. I don't mean, we can't hang out. We can't be friends. Sometimes it's got to be cut like that. Right? And that's okay today. Sometimes there's people that harm me. Not just physically, because that bringing up my past. Well, you know what you are. Let's see what he does. Poke the bear. Let's watch him go off. Right? Sometimes they want us to fail. Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. I actually had two people that I still regret saying it, but they treated me so bad. I turned around and said to them, I wish, because of how bad you treat me, you make me feel like I wish I never met you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Been there.
That's it. I don't want to get there today. You see, that's like, I don't want to get there today because you're changing what's in me. I need to have compassion and love. I need to have compassion and love in my feet to get the hell out of there. Right? And that's okay today to walk away. It's no harm to walk away because today, you know what? You can see my back. Right? You like to walk away because I got a nice ass. Okay, you're not going to walk away.
I'm not gonna walk away because I feel like if I walk away, I've defeated myself. So I'm gonna sit right there. I'm not gonna be argumentative with
Okay.
you. I'm just gonna look at you as you saying whatever. I might smile a couple of times. In my mind, I have went back to the peanuts. Wah wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah,
And as I'm looking at them, they're like, she ain't cussing me out. Oh, she knows some cuss words. She don't She, there is no reaction.
Yeah.
No reaction. So when they say something to the next person, they be like, oh yeah, she's different now.
Yeah.
And then I say, what do you mean I'm different? I'll still cut you out if you make me cut you out. But most of the time, I'm just gonna let you have it. It ain't gonna bring me no joy to shut you down. I want to watch you be an idiot because there was many
That's
times
it.
I'm sure they watch me as the asshole be an idiot. So now I get to see how stupid I was, which helps my.
Oh, oh, yes. It's like,
I'm like, damn, I need to go apologize. You know, you think, and you see somebody act in a negative way, and you say, shit, that was me.
ooh. Anybody remember that thing you said to somebody that later you thought, man, wow.
You remember the game that we played with the telephone?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Every time it's like just really it's like you can't trust nobody. I even posted that on my page.
Yeah.
Can't nobody be trusted.
I disagree with that, but I believe that people can be trusted to a point. An asshole only doesn't get much of my trust, right? Because they don't give me what I want. I got needs today. I got issues. I got CYA, and I got a big A, right? So I got to choose today. Am I going to trust somebody today? And it's okay if I don't. I'm not there. They're not there, maybe. But I get a choice today. I get a choice. Am I going, excuse me, am I going to compassion and love? Am I getting peace and power? That's the deal right there, right? That's the shit. When I'm dealing with an asshole, I have a choice today. Okay.
Trust them to be an asshole.
Trust them to be an asshole and act accordingly. Act accordingly. All right. Thank you all. This was awesome. Keep peace, share love. We're going to be back here Monday at 10. We got another class Friday at 10 called Keep Your Power. It is awesome. It's all about keeping your power. It's pretty simplistic. All right. Keep peace, share love, and we'll see you later.
Thanks.
Thank you.